Good morning. This is Pastor Doug. Everyone plays. That's the rally cry of First Baptist Church. This season of ministry is the opportunity for those who are newer, those who have been with us for a long time, to engage in the life and ministry of the church. God has given grace to each person to help carry out the mission of the church, to love God, to serve others, and share the good news of lives transformed by Jesus Christ. This last Sunday, we looked at Romans chapter 12, and it begins with, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, all that he has done for you and for us, to offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to him." This means that in every part of life, that we are to offer ourselves to God and say, "Here I am, Lord. How do you want to use me? Here I am, Lord. How can I best bring honor and glory to you today, in this situation, in the here and now?" A living sacrifice is something that's dynamic, it's active. It's exciting to be used by God as we place ourselves in God's hands and say, "God, pour out your grace and mercy in me that I might share that with others." Even today, even in this situation at work, or even in my home, or as I'm around the community and the neighborhood, God, use me today. It's an exciting proposition. Yet sometimes I think we're just simply ignorant of all the arenas that Christ wants to be involved in. I remember early on in our dating lives, back in college, when Beth said to me, do you think we can involve Jesus in our dating relationship? And I thought, wow, what a novel idea. Of course, Jesus wants to be involved in every aspect of our lives. Sometimes it's just ignorance. Sometimes we sort of wall off areas and say, "No, God, you're not really allowed in that area." And God is going to keep at us, opening up those doors and say, "Let me in. I can transform every part of your life." And that's what's good and best for you, as well as good and best for building up my body, the church, expanding and expressing the kingdom of God. I was reminded of a little book that was written back in the late 1800s, In His Steps, where a fictional account of a church that determined in every situation to see, what would Jesus do in this situation? And in the book, it transforms their lives and the church and the community. It isn't even just what would Jesus do, it's kind of is Jesus doing? And how does he want me to be a part of that? What if those were the questions we were asking even today? What is Jesus doing? And how am I to be a part of that? That transforms our day. It transforms our lives. It transforms our church. We'll continue this series, Everyone Plays, this week as we look at 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Another aspect of the Spirit of God gifting individuals, each individual, for the good of the whole. So we hopefully will see you either in person or online, and have a great week.